Hey everyone, we are in week 11. So I just want to give you a real quick rundown of some things that are going on. First of all, there are a few of you that did not receive the midweek checkup from April 2nd. I'm not sure what happened there. You should have gotten this video message on Thursday of last week. And it's all it is just kind of a little more overview of everything that you're supposed to do for the assignment. Um, so reminders like turning in cat person if you haven't done it already. And also, I'll announce this again. I'm doing virtual office hours face to face every day from 12 to 2. So it's through Google Hangouts. So if you are interested in that or need to talk to me directly, make sure that you click on this file and it'll walk you through how you can access me through Google Hangouts. And there's also directions on this video as well. So I'm really sorry if that goofed up, if you had that error. And once again, just as a point of encouragement, I completely understand that times are really crazy right now. So if you are, some of you have told me that you're still working and some of you are in healthcare and things like that. I get it. I get it. So please, please, please do your best to submit those assignments as soon and as quickly as possible. But I'm not going to be this evil stickler that's not going to accept something if it's a day or two late or something like that. Just be in contact with me. Also, I just found out from TCC that some emails are not being sent from faculty with a tccd.edu account, and I was not aware of that. There were a couple of you that had been trying to contact me, and I kept responding to your emails and you never heard anything back, and that's because my email wasn't connecting with you. But I've been told that problem is fixed. Also, something I want to encourage you, if something blows up again, please, please, please sign up for Remind. It's an easy way for you to connect with me, and a lot of you aren't signed up for it yet. And I send out all the messages and videos and things like that to Remind as well. So just send at 92kg29 if you're in. Oh, actually, don't do that because I'm showing a blackboard for one particular blackboard for everyone. Just scroll down to the very bottom of the announcements page of your class. I think this is for my Monday, Wednesday classes. Let's see here, is that right? Yeah, that's for my Monday, Wednesday classes. If you're in my Monday, Wednesday classes, this is what you'll do. Text at 92kg29 to 81010. If you're in my Tuesday, Thursday classes, you will text this at C3283D to 81010. So that's if you're in Tuesday, Thursday classes. Actually, it doesn't really matter anymore now that I think about it, because I'm just sending you all the same things. Okay, all right, so that's the midweek checkup, the error that happened there, the email's busted, checkout remind. Okay, so let's just talk about the assignment. So let's go in through week 11. This is how you access everything. All right, so this week we'll investigate one of America's most prolific and provocative writers, James Baldwin. We'll read his short story, Sonny's Blues, and analyze it within the context of his philosophy and biography. And he is a really interesting guy. So very, very provocative. I'm really interested to see what you all say. I've got a lot of great feedback about last week's assignment from the reading, and it seems like y'all are enjoying the podcast. So we're pretty much going to listen through that entire series in the last unit. So for week 11, you're going to read Sonny's Blues, that short story by James Baldwin. You're going to listen to the next episode of the 1619 podcast, which y'all have really responded well to. Whether you're critical of it or you're liking it, it's definitely something that's really thought-provoking. So there's a link to both of those that are in the syllabus. Then you're going to watch these two videos of James Baldwin just to get some more ideas about his philosophy, where he comes from, things like that. And that's going to help you with your assignment. So for the create portion, it's essentially over James Baldwin, and it's the same thing. You're going to do a discussion board. You're going to respond to a classmate's post, and let's just look at it real quick. So I'm going to click on assignment number 8, James Baldwin discussion board. As always, you'll click create thread to get the directions, and here they are. Okay. So make sure you've completed all this week's readings and explored all the resources before starting this week's assignment. This week you are to synthesize the thematic content from Sonny's Blues. So thematic content are the messages. What is the theme or the main idea that James Baldwin is trying to help you understand? And once again, if you're stuck, what I do all the time with stuff like this, just go to Shmoop and then do Sonny's Blues, something like that. Okay, I really like Shmoop a lot. Like I've told you, Shmoop's great, but there's so many ads that oftentimes it's kind of rendered inoperable. So you have to sift through those sometimes. My internet is so slow. It's just crazy slow right now. Okay, so there's that. And you can get a lot of great things here for the introduction, summary, themes, characters, analysis, lots of great information. So if you read it and you're like me sometimes, you're just like, I don't know what I just read. Go ahead and go to Shmoop, it'll help you out. Okay, so once you look at the thematic content of Sonny's Blues and the philosophy and personal experience of James Baldwin, you should say using the template below. Okay, and what I mean by the philosophy and personal experience of James Baldwin, those are different things that you're going to pick up through those video resources. So just as you're watching those, they're interviews from like talk shows back during the Civil Rights Movement. So just kind of jot down a few notes about things that you think are applicable about his ideas or anything from his own personal story. That'll help you a lot. So, and you'll use this template, right? So James Baldwin's Sonny's Blues argues that race in America is blank. So what is James Baldwin saying about race? Obviously, since that's the final unit that we're discussing. So this is most clearly seen in the story when blank says, now blank right there, that's just going to be like a character name, right? So what does the character say? And then that character says, give me a quote. Or it could be the narrator. You'll figure it out. Or perhaps when blank, so give me another character says something. This is also validated in Baldwin's own philosophy and experience when, and then provide me some context. So you're going to pull quotes from the video here. So what's being said in the video? What interview? And then tell me what he said, and then tell me what video it was. That's what's going on right there. So this argument is important to our understanding of race in America because, and then once again, y'all are doing really well here, but I remember like Shrek, right? The onions. Keep peeling back those layers and tell me why it matters. Don't just say, because America is racist and that's bad, right? Like, what specifically is Baldwin saying? What argument is he making? And try not to give me obvious arguments like racism is bad. Like, yeah, you don't need to write that down. We understand it. But what's the nuanced argument he's making about race? And hopefully the podcast will help you with that as well too. Okay? And then as always, you're going to respond to a classmate, and that should cover pretty much everything. Okay? I try to make my announcements, these like crazy video announcements, to where I could do Joe Exotic. Are y'all watching Tiger King yet? Well, hi there! Are you working on your lessons? You doing your readings? I hope so. Come over to my zoo. See all my tigers, my cubs. That woman, Carol Baskin. She's going to run me out of business. Are y'all watching yet? You should watch it. All you cool cats and kittens. All right. I'm a weird human being, and I'm glad that y'all are in my class. I got to close this. I can't look at myself as Joe Exotic. So y'all are awesome. You're doing great. Just hang in there. Hang in there. I'm really proud of you all. We're almost done with the semester. So some of you have sent me emails asking if you should drop the class. The answer is no, do not drop the class. You're already halfway through. Even if you wind up doing this on your phone, let's be real, most of you, not all of you, most of you are just home watching TV right now. You might as well do class on your phone and not waste the 8 weeks that you just spent in class. Finish strong and understand that I'm going to be accepting and lenient and graceful throughout this whole process. Just do the work, turn it in, and we got to survive this week and like 4 more weeks after this. And you're done. You're done. Okay? All right. Y'all have a great week. drop in on Google Hangouts if you need help, or email me, send me a message on Remind, and I will send you all some midweek encouragement and check in on Thursday. All right, bye.